But let's talk about the platforms: Facebook, YouTube. I heard you say Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, or maybe kind of the big five. How are you guys prioritizing those platforms and differentiating those platforms?
Definitely. So let's take Facebook, for example. It is, the largest. It's somewhere where your church should be. And what we're doing is we're kind of, playing to our audience. We can actually see the demographic of who's watching that. So our content is partially driven by attracting people who would match that demographic, but at the same time, really infusing this idea of our vision of being real into everything that we really put out there. So it's kind of like the overarching, hey, this is Sandals Church as a brand. But then when we start to drill down, especially like things like Instagram, we get to be a little bit more, show a bit more behind the scenes. A lot of what we do has to do with how people feel when they come to a Sandals Church. And our photography along that really drives the point of community. So it's a lot of, we have a coffee shop in every location, and it's a lot of what we're doing at what we call the Depot. It's our coffee shop, and it just lets people know that there is this human element of there's going to be a conversation that happens when you're at Sandals Church, and Instagram is a great platform for that because visually pictures can communicate that. While Twitter, you can't necessarily say that, hey, there's going to be a conversation at every location. That's not what it's for. Twitter's more for that conversation, and that's what we use the debrief for. If people have questions, we also use a website. And so there's different platforms have a different kind of feel or a different kind of context. And we just want to be intentional that whatever we're doing on these platforms matches what people are expecting there. So yeah.
I love that. So, and we're going to get into your book and story. People that want to find out more about Sandals Church, where do they go to connect with Sandals Church and check out some of these sites?
Definitely. If they go to sandalschurch.com/connect, there should be, it says, let's be friends. That's where they can check out all their social media. And sandalschurch.com/watch is where you can kind of get a feel of, the kind of conversations that we're having at Sandals. We just got through a series called Back to School, and it was just a wild ride of, how wisdom fits into our life today. And I've never laughed so much because there's this idea of, sometimes churches have to be stuffy, and, we're communicating some really deep, hard truths. But what I love about Pastor Matt is he's able to find the humor in it. And sometimes it crosses the line of this is probably inappropriate, but that's okay.